Good evening again. It is my honor at this time to introduce the class of 2024 salutatorian, Mr. Samuel Demensick.
If a female giant panda gives birth to twins, they will slowly pay more attention to the visibly stronger child, and eventually they'll completely abandon the weaker one, leaving it to die. Now, as sad as this is, giant pandas do this for a reason. Their rate of survival is so low that the mother must choose the baby that has the highest chance of living. Even then, the survival rate of that baby giant panda will hover around 40% for its first few weeks. This can only be described as survival of the fittest, kind of like Mr. Kreiser's class there in the back. Maybe there's a different teacher that evokes this thought of survival for you, but regardless, I'm fairly certain that we've all taken a class that we had to fight in. During those times, I'm sure we'd all be able to characterize ourselves as the weaker panda. But unlike that weak panda, I'm willing to bet that there was someone there for you as your mama bear when you were struggling. Like I was for Ben. The point is, giant pandas don't just get to be cool and furry at birth. They are born small, furless, and helpless. So are we. It's not until after much care and guidance from those that support us that we grow into the hardworking, resilient graduates we are today. Class of 2024, look around. We've been blessed with so many teachers, administrators, family, and friends that have helped us get to this point, and they're all here tonight. So, to the faculty of the Anvil-Cleona School District, thank you. Parents and guardians, thank you. Younger and older siblings that have been dragged here tonight, thank you. Whatever your connection to us graduates may be, I truly thank you for your involvement in our lives and coming here tonight. But what is tonight? What's the point of throwing on hats and gowns anyway? All these speeches and formalities for what? The fuss, my goodness. I've been struggling with this thought a lot. Having gone to all my siblings' graduations, what a bore, I've gotten tired of the ceremony and rituals. Out of curiosity, I asked a few people in my study hall to describe a graduation ceremony in one word. The words I received were long, completing, and Miss Wolfling said electric. I don't know either. Now, Garrett is the one who called graduation long. He clearly didn't spend enough time in Mr. Heckard's class, but he is right. This ceremony is so long and drawn out with speakers and singing and diplomas. Many of you are probably already checked out at this point too, but I think the ceremony is so long because of the word Joey said, completing. It's important to note, commencement doesn't actually mean to complete or end. It instead references the beginning of something. We should consider this ceremony our school's way of saying, go out and do great things, let us commence. That being said, Joey isn't entirely wrong. This ceremony recognizes our completion of 12 long school years of hard work, and Garrett's right too. It's long and boring, and it's getting past Mr. Dimmick's bedtime. But it's important. Why? Because this is not just another event. This is the first and last high school graduation any of us seniors will ever experience. This really is it. And whether that makes you sad or happy, I hope at the very least you feel something. That's because I fear we've become too desensitized to events like this. Actually, I fear we've become too desensitized in general. Perhaps it's the brain rot on phones. I'm no saint. The number of times I've said things like skibidi or what the sigma, it's a little bit of a problem. And Clem touched on this too, but I'm more concerned about the effects of the phone, about how we put boxes around ourselves. In fact, I was surfing through the Alpha Wolves and the Ohio Rizzlers of brain rot heaven when I came across one of my favorite Kanye West interview moments. Stay with me now. The rapper said, simulation. A 2-year-old jumps on a coffee table and someone says, that's a coffee table, don't jump on that. So it went from being something that made him feel like Superman to something else. And by the time he's 40 years old, he got a wall full of toppy tables, calculated him into traffic, calculated him into career choice. Guys, how many walls do we have? How many coffee tables have restricted us from trying new things and, most importantly, meeting new people? When desensitization is mentioned, it's typically in regard to people not taking a death or a tragedy seriously, and yes, that is bad. But desensitization can also mean just not being able to care for your friend when they need you. Or it doesn't have to be a friend, it can be a random stranger, not empathizing. I said tonight is it. And what I mean is that some of the relationships you've spent so much time building over the years are going to close off. I mean, I'm sure not talking to Cameron after this. While there are many people you will continue to connect with after tonight, consider the fact that you are seeing some faces for the very last time. Whether you hate or love that finality, please appreciate it. After all, I'm sure the memories I'll cherish most are the ridiculous ones, like laughing as Mina threw a powdered donut across the lunchroom during that middle school food fight, or the fun Andrew and I had in middle school, or 6th grade lunch detention. That being said, let us not only celebrate our hard work tonight, let us celebrate the relationships we've built over the years as well. And in the future, let us continue to build relationships wherever we go. Through hard work, academically, athletically, artistically, and socially, we're done, and what better prize than a piece of paper? The high school diploma. Bear with me now. Dating back to the mid-1800s, the fancy piece of paper has been a trophy that graduates have taken home and displayed for years to come. No, the diploma is not what high school is all about, but it is a nice gesture. Perhaps we put too much focus on it. But we humans, we're always giving out awards, and the handing out of awards has a long history. In ancient Greece, winners of the Olympic Games were given olive wreaths. In ancient Rome, winners received crowns made of laurel leaves. The Middle Ages brought about decorative shields and banners. The Renaissance period incited the production of medals and trophies. Let's fast forward to now. There's all sorts of awards. There's the Oscar Awards, the Emmy Awards, the Grammy Awards, the Tony Awards, the Global Awards, the BAFTA Awards, the Screen Actors Guild Awards, the Critics' Choice Awards, the MTV Music Awards, the BET Awards, the Academy of Country Music Awards, the Country Music Association Awards, the American Music Awards, the iHeartRadio Awards, the Billboard Music Awards, Latin Music Grammy or Music Awards, the People's Choice Awards, the NAACP Awards, and so much more. It's insane. Despite the vast differences in types of awards, though, the reason the Oscar Academy recognizes the best people in the film industry is the same reason the Romans and Greeks crowned the best athletes and fighters of their time. They both seek to recognize the best of the best. Similarly, we are being put on display by the Anvil-Cleona School District. We humans hate feeling underappreciated, and I think our school knows this. I think most people know this. In fact, I think all these awards ceremonies are created because sometimes we work hard, fail, try again, fail, and eventually succeed, and no one gives us a, hey, great job, afterwards. But hopefully none of us got here because we wanted to be told good job. We got here because we wanted something. As we travel on this highway to success, don't forget what motivates you, because it better not be a piece of paper or a medal or a pin. I'm sure there will be times when we go years without a physical award for our hard work, and that's okay. Nothing shows more resilience than the world giving you nothing and you giving the world your very best. But the world is not shortchanging us tonight. Tonight we are praised. Tonight our talents and our experiences are deemed valuable. Tonight we are the stars of the show. The diploma, whether you care about it or not, is because you accomplished something and people are proud of you because of it. Earlier, I gave out many thank yous, but I left out the most important one. Class of 2024, thank you. Thank you for inspiring me. Thank you for motivating me, and thank you for making me a better person. I really mean that. Your unique talents are nothing short of incredible. This school has called you valuable, and I couldn't agree more. I asked the question, what is tonight? And it's not just because we completed 4 years of high school. Tonight is a celebration of how far we've come and how far we will go. Tonight matters, and everyone has come here tonight to say that we matter. And you know what? Miss Wolfing was right. Commencement is electric, so let's celebrate. Let's shout and laugh and cry as much as we want to tonight. Let's appreciate everyone who has helped us on this journey. Let us be brought together by coffee tables and not closed off to them. Let's be the smiling giant panda in someone's day. Let's pop champagne every chance we get, because what we've done and what we will do, it's worth celebrating. Thank you.